Happy Thursday, my loves. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Your girl has been traveling. Just in case you've been wondering why I've been missing in action. I went to Florida for Fegede. My two sisters, Mambo Moni and Mambo Brandy, are hosted a fete down there, and it was amazing. I have to thank them so much for their hospitality, and I mean they were just gracious. Southern women, that's the way it's supposed to be. And then of course, Mommy Maud, who helped navigate and, was putting her input in and was there to support, and all our other siblings who were there to support. It was amazing. Um, Boo Bear came down. It was so good to see him with his friend Ronald. We had Sade that came down, and she said she's going to do some readings on my page with her cards or her grandma's sayings, and I think that's going to be really, really good. I'm excited. I'm going to have to get in her inbox and be like, okay, when is it going to happen? But it was so nice. The spirits came in. It was such, and it was peaceful too. My sister Mambo Brandy lives in Alabama, so she has this beautiful house. It's 100-year-old house, just peaceful, just beautiful. I loved it. It was like a little vacation to get away, just to get away and relax. So if you live out that way, everybody was amazing to us. Thank you so much for your hospitality. What else? I have so many siblings that are having fetes, and of course, Mommy Mod is having Fegede in Boston on the 19th. So if you're there, please, please, please come by. I think it's going to be good. So that's why I'm all in my Giddy attire, because I'm still celebrating. But it was an amazing time. Also, you guys, I have to show you what Yolanda White sent me. I still haven't been able to put it on my Crocs yet. Let me get up here and see if I can get the glare off of it. But it's a Croc charm. Isn't it cute? It's me and Jazz. Hold up. There we go. Get the glare off the plastic. Isn't it cute? I was so excited about it, and I haven't been able to put it on there yet because I'm like, I don't want it to get messed up. But Yolanda, thank you so much. I love it. I've been blessed. I have been really, really blessed. She sent this, I think she got it for me before she even knew it was my birthday, and she sent it through. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So I think, is that it? Yeah, let's get into these readings. So you know how we do this. Ask your God, your goddess, your deity that you work with, your ancestors. What is the message for you? What do you need to hear? What does Spirit have for you? Could be one card, could be two cards, could be three cards, but they're going to be six. So pick a number between 1 through 6 and listen. Listen to what Spirit tells you. Not everything will apply, so don't freak out if it doesn't. Don't come in my inbox and don't apply to me. If it doesn't, it does not. Oh, speaking on that, I may have to do what's no made to it. Probably gonna have to do Virgo and Libra bone reading over again. I really don't know what happened with the sound. Sometimes with my webcam, if I put something in front of the stream, it will kind of mute me out. And the mic is way back there. So I don't understand what was going on with the mic, because even with the bone readings, it was, maybe 2 feet away from me. Sometimes too, though, I think I put my hand on my mouth, and that may be causing the interference with it. So I got to be more cautious about that. But I really am going to go ahead. I get lazy with the GoPro trying to hook it up, because sometimes with our internet, it doesn't hook up fast enough, and I'm not getting it to do what I needed to do. So I'm just like, I push it to the side, because this one you just set it up and plug it in. But I think I'm really moving into 2023. I'm going to have to work on my technology and my presentation a whole lot better. Um, we'll get it. We'll get it. Be patient with me. But I know some of you were like, we didn't really hear some of what was going on in Virgo. We really didn't hear some of what was going on in Libra. So I'm going to make some time, sometime this weekend. If not, let's see, I think I have a light day Tuesday. I'll redo them so you guys will have them, okay? And I apologize. I don't know. And also with Scorpio, Scorpio loaded to Facebook, but it didn't upload to YouTube. And I don't know what was going on with that. And I was traveling, so I didn't know until people were kind of like, well, where's Scorpio on YouTube? Where's Scorpio? So I'm uploading Scorpio now. It's a little glitch in it, and I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it will be uploaded to YouTube while I'm taping this. If not, it is on Facebook on Divinity Diva Tarot. All right, now let's get into the messages. Messages for the people. I don't know. I had a rough time with technology. this last week, the last couple of weeks. So hopefully it was just a glitch in the matrix. And this is not something that I'm going to have to deal with on a regular basis because I really don't want to have to record things over again. But if I have to, I have to because I want to make sure y'all get the messages. Messages for the people. All right. Messages for the people. Thank you, Spirit. And why is that, Spirit? Oh, okay. Card number 2. What's going on with them? Messages for my people. Oh, don't fall off. They're trying to make me do sit-ups over here. That's what they keep doing. Every time those cards go flying on the floor, I'm like, here we go. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Card number 3. Oh. That was too many. That was like 5 cards. Card number 3, Spirit. Any guidance, any messages? What is this about, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, Spirit. Card number 4. What's going on with card number 4? Oh, come on. He deep dive for that one, card number 4. All right, card number 5. Okay, what can they do to improve the spirit? Card number 5. What can they do? Oh, all right. Card number 6. Card number 6, Spirit. You got this last time, Spirit. Why do they need this? Why do they need this? Card number 6. What do they need it for? Hold up, you guys. We have too many cards. I don't know why they try to make me write a book all the time. So we're going to go with this. But it may be, too, that you may have had some type of attachment from a relationship that you're still dealing with. Well, we'll get into it. We'll figure out and see what the message are that comes through. Card number 1. First card that comes out is work conflict. And I was like, why? And then we have jealousy. So some of you could be doing something, working on a project, having something that's opening up for you. And on the outskirts of your project or whatever your zone is, you have somebody who's looking in and they're not really feeling your accomplishments. And it's because of jealousy. So if somebody's coming to you and going like, I don't know what you're doing with this project. I don't know why you're going in this direction. And you're not really sure why they're approaching you like that. It looks like that you may have somebody who's jealous. So some of you, if this is not dealing with work, this could be within a group. Whenever I see this, this is a group of people. So it's more than one person. Could be a person who riles everybody up, but there's definitely because of jealousy. So it could be one person who has a problem with you, but they're going to go ahead and pull in other people because they feel like if there's more people, then they'll accomplish what they need to accomplish. And this is like coward energy to me. Instead of somebody coming up to you and saying, let's talk about it, let's see what we can work out. It's like, well, you know what? I'm going to pull in these other people to kind of help me. So I don't like you, so maybe I can get these other people not to like you and cause problems for you. So I think for some of you with card number 1, you need to watch your back. And you can always tell the person who it is because if you spend time with them, they have a very sour energy. No matter how fake that they're trying to be, there's always going to be a side eye. There's always going to be a grunt. There's always going to be something that tells you that you have somebody in your midst that's jealous of you. Even the way that they deal with you on social media. Watch their comments. Watch the way that they comment differently from everybody else. There's always going to be a tell with people like this. So some of you, you may have a person who's trying to rouse some people up behind you because they're trying to cause some issues with you, and it's because they're jealous of you. Card number two, first card that came out was despair, and then the next one was spiritual journey. This is spiritual growth. Whenever people come to me and it's like everything is falling apart, nothing is going my way, and I'm like, it's because spirit is trying to move you on. They're trying to move you away from that energy. This could be what this is. Some of you may be, this is sometimes when people turn to God or they turn to religion or they turn to spirituality because they've hit this hole, like there's nowhere else I can go. This is not being paranoid or whatever. This is literally like, you know, I cried out to the Lord and he heard my prayer type of energy. Some of you may be having a dark night of the soul where you're on your spiritual journey and you're trying to figure out what exactly is this? Where's it taking me? What am I supposed to do with this? Where am I supposed to go with this? So this may be some deep reflection that's coming in for you, card number two. And for some of you, maybe you've been in a dark night of the soul and spirit is telling you, walk this way with me. Let me help you. Let me pull you out of this, because we see somebody who's moving away from darkness and they're moving towards sun. The shadows and stuff behind him, as he moves more into the sun, he's going to see disappear. So for some of you, this may be a calling. You may be called to walk a certain direction, and it could be because you're in this mode of woe is me. Nothing is working for me. Life is not worth it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This is somebody who's broken down, and maybe this is the only way that can bring you back up. Some of you definitely, I feel like, be open to dreams, be open to things that you see, messages that come your way, angel messages, because you have spirit who's trying to talk to you. They don't want to see you in this state. They really don't. They want to see you get better. I mean, let me get the right cards. They don't want this. They don't want this energy. So some of you, you may be praying the spirit to change some things, and they're like, okay, here we come, but you're going to have to walk this path. Card number three, first card that comes out is sickness, illness, and then the next one is watch your diet. This is literally like, we know we're about to go into Thanksgiving, y'all. And my mama been calling me fat the whole year. She really has. And I ain't gonna lie, I have gotten fluffy. I'm still cute though. I'm fluffy cute. But it's still, it's always like, okay, maybe I need to be mindful of the weight. But it could be too because of illness, because of other things. Of course, if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're putting on weight, this could be watch your diet because you need to lose some weight. Could be, of course, stuff with your heart or just, joint pain and things because you're putting on weight. For some of you, though, this could be because maybe you're having some issue with your gallbladder or your digestive tract or your colon or your intestines. There may be some issue why spirit is saying that you need to stop. Food allergies could be that you're eating things and they just don't connect with you anymore. For some of you, this could be too that your diet is weakening your immunity. So wherever you get in with this energy, this is basically like take care of yourself. Like put yourself in a position where you're eating the right foods or you're taking care of what you need to when it comes to your nutrition. There's a lot of things that we eat that, could be healthier. I know for me, there's definitely, and I have friends that are vegans that eat horrible too. So even though you're a vegetarian, doesn't mean that you're necessarily healthy. So I think this is kind of a call to just make better choices. And it could be because there's ailments or sickness that are coming in from the food that you are eating. So this may be just be careful of what you're putting in your body. If you are having any type of reactions to it, it might be time to go get checked out and have like, some type of allergy test to make sure that it's not food that could be making you sick, because it can. Too much sugar, too much of anything could really, wreak havoc on your health. But for some of you, definitely, it may be coming in with your food and your diet. With a spirit, it's like, look, you need to be more cautious of what you eat because it's not healthy for you. All right. Card number four, first card that came out was fear. And I was like, okay, what are you scared of? And then we have the player from the Himalaya. What's going on with the player? So we have this energy of maybe somebody is coming to your life and you're afraid that this person is going to hurt you, Player uncommitted could be that they are. Maybe you're seeing something in someone that it's like, okay, I really want to get to know you, but I don't know if you're really real about what we're doing. Players can charm. They have in male or female, not just men, male or female could be very charming and make you believe, well, I want a relationship. I want a relationship too. I want to get married at some point. Well, I'm on that same page too, knowing damn well that this person may not be committed to whatever this role is. I feel like if you're afraid of this may be a lack of communication, where it's like, okay, we need to talk about this. Now, the fear could be too that maybe you have talked and this person is in agreement with you, but you've already felt like maybe they're not in agreement. Whatever this is a lack of commitment. So, card number 4, if you're dealing with someone and it's like, I want to move forward with this person, I'm hoping there's a future. There's an energy that you're getting from this person that may make you second guess it. Spirit is like, trust your intuition. And I do believe that you have to, because it won't lie to you. You can be delusional. We've all been there in a relationship where you want to see what you want to see. But it could be that spirit is like, okay, look, we get that, but what do you feel? What do you feel? And that's what I always go by. You could be cute, fine, and everything else, and I could be like, yes. But if I don't feel like there's a connection or the energy is not reciprocated, then I have to be kind of honest and be like, okay, you know what? Maybe you're not really feeling me. And if you're not feeling me, then I need to come out of this delusion and let this go. You could be dealing with somebody who's very, very charming, though. And some of you may be even afraid to walk away from this person or let this person go. But I will say, trust your intuition, because if they're not committed, they're not committed. All right, card number 5. First card came out was money, lack of money, losing money, money going out, no money coming in. And then I was like, okay, how can they improve this? And then the new job, like, go apply, put your resume out. There's a lot of people that are sitting at home and it's like, okay, I know I need money, but this job is not the job that I want to work, or I'm waiting for the job that I want to call me in, and that's good. In a perfect world or a perfect universe, it would be really great to just sit in your home and wait for your perfect job to come if you had that bank account that would support that. Very few of us do have that bank account that will support us staying at home and waiting for the perfect job. So spirit is kind of like, you have a job or an opportunity that comes in, but then we have a little bit of anxiety and depression on it, which probably is not the job that I want to work, but I got to take it because I got bills to pay. I remember when I first got divorced, and I was getting in an apartment and I was trying to get furniture and getting the kids situated, and I took this stocking job, and I was the morning shift because I would go when my kids were in school. And they gave me this thing of these dolphins, little miniature ceramic dolphins, like thousands of them. Now it triggers me. It gives me just PTSD. I had to stack them in perfect lines because the manager was like OCD. Perfect lines. And I did this for hours and hours. And if they broke, everybody would just be everybody would have a meltdown when they would hear like one of them fall. But it got to the point where that whole fucking box could have broken because I was so over it. But I needed the paycheck. So I did it. I woke up every day and dreaded the fucking dolphins. Eventually they moved me on to seashells and bigger shit. But it drove me crazy. So this is literally like, okay, I need this job because I don't have any money. This opportunity is coming in. They call me back. I really don't want to do it. I have some anxiety about it, but I need it. And I'm telling you, anxiety with being broke versus anxiety working a job that you don't want. It's like, okay, let me go work the job that I don't want, because at least my lights will stay on. I'll be able to buy some food. I'll be able to do some things with it. But sometimes we have to go ahead and take things that we don't want because we have children. We have things that we have to do. I don't think this is going to be a long-term energy with you guys. If you feel like that you are doing this, keep putting your resume out there. There's nothing to say that if you get this job that you have to stay there. This is just like a little, let me go ahead and put this through, and then I'll when something better comes along, I'm gonna, let this go and then I'll move forward. This is a temporary energy. And it may be because of anxiety and depression that you feel like you just have to take this job. I think you can make it what you need to be, though. If you really want something, manifested. But if you have to take something to pay your bills, it's a temporary thing this month. For some of you, I feel like by the time that you move into December or January, you're already going to be moving towards something that is going to be a lot more better, and something that has more stability, Spirit is telling me. All right, card number 6. First card that came out was spiritual cleanse. And y'all got this before. I don't remember if this was last week or the week before. Well, I missed last week, I think. So some of you may need a spiritual cleanse, and I was trying to figure out why. And it could be that it opens up spirit communication. Maybe you just got a little bit blocked or bogged down with some energy. Some of you, you could have been dealing with third party energy where people were, maybe playing with your feelings. This could be friends, platonic energy. This could also be romantic energy. Some of you, maybe you broken up or moved away from a certain energy or a certain group of people. Um, maybe the jealousy energy. Some of you, maybe this is despair. There's a spiritual journey, but there was attachments that you picked up. Could be making you ill too, and it could have been because you were dealing with somebody who was uncommitted. May have even caused some problems with your finances. So for some of you, you may be trying to move away from whatever this energy is. And spirit is like you may need a spiritual cleanse because you're blocked off. Maybe you're not connecting as strongly. Now, if this is possibly somebody feeling heavy, feeling like there are attachments, yeah, definitely go ahead and do a spiritual bath. For a few of you, this could be walking out in nature. Like, I just need to take some time to get my head right. I need to ground. I need to go into nature. This could also be possibly, connecting with a spiritual advisor in your community where it's like, look, I need some help with getting something off of me. Prayer is also really good too. There's changes that looks like that they need to come in. Some of you may be feeling stuck though because it is energy. So if it's blocking spirit communication, that means that you definitely need to open that channel back up because that's your intuition. That's your guidance. That's your people on the other side looking out for you. So you may have gone through a hard time and you may feel some kind of way about the energy that is around you, and spirit is like, okay, let's cleanse, let's get some clarity, let's open some things up so that you can move forward because you need to move forward. Some of you though, you got some gunk, jealousy from some co-workers or friends or group. Some of you, it looks like there's a dark night of the soul, and it's like I need to move forward in a spiritual journey, but maybe I'm cloudy, maybe there's no clarity, maybe I don't know where I'm supposed to go. And it's interesting, and I'm gonna do a rambling of the mambo on this, because I've been getting a lot of people that are wanting to go into traditions, because they think and feel like they're gonna solve everything, and it's like I'm gonna be a mambo or yaya or a tata or ugan or whatever, and that's gonna solve all my problems. Not always the case. You have to go into the spiritual journey realistic, but maybe some of you just need to take the step. Like, I just need to open this up and move forward, and then let spirit guide you, or your mentor will come along. Some of you, though, there could also be sickness. When there's COVID or flus or things like that, literally you can cleanse spiritually. Sometimes it is the spirit of disease that we need to kind of take off of us. For a few of you, you might be dealing with somebody who's out here picking up attachments from multiple people, and you slept with this person or you connected with this person, and then you realize that, yeah, they lied to me, they weren't just with me, they were with other people. So now I got some spiritual gunk, opening your legs to demons and demonettes and all that stuff like that. It does happen. It does happen. So I will say, if you've been feeling like because this is a little bit of a blockage reading, if you've been feeling like you have blockages or you've been connecting with people or the energy has just been kind of holding you back, this is literally like, let me get myself together so I can move forward. And I feel for some of you, definitely get the gunk off. Get the gunk off. You may need to go ahead, ground yourself, spiritually cleanse, and see a mentor. It depends on how deep it is, but you're going to be okay because I think spirit is giving you some type of guidance. And for some of you, this could be part of your spiritual growth, letting go of whatever this old stuff is that you don't need anymore, and giving yourself clarity, opening yourself up to where spirit is taking you. 2023, there's a lot of major things I feel like are going to be coming through for some people. Be prepared that some people are not going to walk that path with you. They're not supposed to. It may be hard, but sometimes it's necessary. All right, my loves, please be careful. Take care of yourself. Mwah.